Tandem Nomads, episode 229. So you might be looking for a business idea so that you can truly have a source of revenue that's location independent and that you can turn into a portable business. But maybe you are in that point where you still don't know what you're really good at and how you can turn that into a business idea that is truly aligned with who you are. And this is exactly what I'll help you with in this episode. Hello, Nomad Nation. Welcome to Tandem Nomads, the podcast show and entrepreneurship platform where you can find great inspiration and tips to grow a successful portable business and thrive in your global nomadic life. This is your host, Emel Deregi. I'm your business and marketing coach and the founder of Tandem Nomads. This episode is part of a series where I answer the questions of the audience of Tandem Nomads, you, Nomad Nation. So I'm really grateful that so many of you have been sharing some amazing questions, and I've decided to put this challenge to myself to answer one question in each episode and give you as much value as I can in 15 minutes or less. So Nomad Nation, if you have a burning question that you want me to address in order to help you start or grow your portable business, make sure to go to the show notes of this episode where you will find a link to drop your question. To find this link, go to tandemnomads.com/229 and leave your question. I am here to help and excited to learn about what are you working on in your business. So here is this week's episode question from Christine. Christine, thank you so much for your question. Christine is asking, how do I know what I'm really good at and how to turn it into a business idea? I love this question because here is what I see a lot of people do wrong when they try to find their own source of revenue through a business idea. They try to look for ideas and random ideas around them of what exists and what could they do, instead of starting from within. I truly believe that a business idea has to start from within. You want to make sure that your business is really aligned with who you are and your lifestyle. Hence the whole thing about building a portable business. If you're listening to this podcast show, it's probably because you're looking at building a business that gives you the freedom to either live on the move or work from home or just live a life in your own terms. And this is what a portable business can allow you to do, on top of making an impact for the people you want to serve through your business. But for you to be able to do that, you need to really know how you can align that business with who you are and your lifestyle. And even more, you need to really know what you're really good at. And as I often call it, what is your zone of genius that you can transform into a business idea. So I'm going to share with you some key tips in this episode about how to do that. And I'm really excited to share with you as well my 3 P's to find your zone of genius and transform it into a great portable business idea. So today I am going to fly over those 3 P's because it could be a very long episode if I had to describe every detail about it. So I want to introduce you to what are these 3 P's to help you reflect on your zone of genius and find your business idea. But I'm really excited to let you know that I also have a free video mini training to help you analyze those 3 P's and brainstorm business ideas that are aligned with your zone of genius and also with what's out in the market. So if you want to take this free mini training, go to tandemnomads.com/229 and download your free training. It's all based on videos. You will receive 1 video per week during 4 weeks, and each video will go with specific exercises to help you analyze and brainstorm your business idea. They are, by the way, very short videos, maximum 10 to 15 minutes, and you will need to block about half an hour to work on those exercises that I give you with each lesson. Again, go to tandemnomads.com/229 and download your free mini training. But here is in a summary what we cover through these 3 P's. The first P to finding the right business idea for you and align it with who you are and your lifestyle is your superpowers. So the first P stands for power. And this is something that I realize a lot of people who might have been going through such a diverse career, or especially moms who have been stopping to work for many years to take care of their families, really struggle with when they want to go back to the labor market, is figuring out what are they really good at. Are they still good at what they used to be good at professionally? And what skills might they have developed along these years? And by the way, even when you don't work, you are developing your skills, you are growing, and there are probably things that you have not realized that you've been learning along the way that can help you turn it into a business idea. So with your first P, you want to analyze all the things that you're really good at and where can you make a difference with your current assets and your current skills. In fact, here is where I'm really passionate. This whole thing about reinvention. A lot of people talk about reinvention as if you needed to start from scratch and start from zero. You do not need to start from zero and start from scratch to reboot your career or start your business. First, look at what are your current assets, all the things you've already achieved in the past. How can you really capitalize on those before you start looking at extra trainings and extra curriculums and masters to get to be able to go back to the labor market or find your business idea? So the first P is to analyze what you're really good at. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. In the free mini training, I share you a process to do it. But the key question you could start with is, what is the reason why most of your friends, family, and maybe ex-colleagues reach out to you to solve a problem for them? When people ask you for help, what is it for? Look at the common questions that people come to you for when they need your advice. So Nomad Nation, take a minute and reflect on this question. What do people reach out to you for when they need your help? And then go to the free mini training where you will have some more guidance on how to analyze all your assets that you already have, because there's a lot of different areas where you might already have so much knowledge, expertise, and assets that are material or immaterial that can help you really bring some ideas for your business that are aligned with who you already are and your lifestyle. The second P that you need to uncover is problem. In fact, if you're looking for a business idea, you need to look at what problem do you want to solve. A business solves problems or desires. If you're an artistic person or a very creative person and you struggle to look at your art as a way to solve a problem, look at what are the desires that you are fulfilling with your skill or your business or your ideas. For a business to be viable, it has to fulfill a need on the market. And usually that need is related to a problem or desire that the client is having and that's ready to pay to solve it. So really answer that question. What are the desires that you really want to solve, or the problems that you look around you that really bug you, and whether you have the solution for or not, what are the problems that you would love to solve around you in your society, in your community, in the world, no matter what? There must be some kind of problems that you're really passionate about, that you will love to dedicate your time and your business to solve it. So to learn more about this process, again, in the free mini training, I teach you how to analyze that in a deeper way so that you can find plenty of business ideas that you can brainstorm and then analyze to know which one is the right fit for you. The third P to finding your own source of fulfillment, revenue, and business idea is people. In fact, to be able to make an impact, you need to think about who you want to serve. And when you do business with people. So the key question that you also want to answer is, who do you want to serve? Who are the people that you truly care about and want to work with and provide your product or service to? So in this perspective, you also want to look at around the problems that you have identified. Who are the people who have those problems? Who are the people who have those desires? And among them, who would you choose to work with? And this is really important because a lot of people who start a business, they would immediately say, hey, I can provide this to anybody who wants this. And this, Nomad Nation, be careful, is the biggest mistake you can do in business, is to start a business wanting to serve everybody. Because if you heard this podcast before, you might have heard me say this. If you try to resonate with everybody, you will resonate with nobody. So focus on a very small specific niche so that you can grow your business effectively. But it also helps you find your business idea if you don't have one yet, to look at what are the different niches that you want to serve and solve a problem for. So through the mini training, again, I will guide you through this process to help you brainstorm who are the people you want to serve and what is the problem you want to serve for them. So when you uncover all those 3 P's, the first one being your power, the second, the problem, the third, the people, that is where you will find your zone of genius, the place where you can make a difference and turn it into a viable and impactful business idea. I hope that this episode has triggered some great ideas for you and that you started thinking about all these different areas. But my big message to you is you're not starting from scratch, Nomad Nation. If you're looking for a business idea, start by understanding your passions, your skills, and where do you want to make an impact. Instead of looking outside of you, start from within. If you really want to find your business idea and a business idea that is portable and in line with your lifestyle, don't forget to download your free mini training on the show notes of this episode. Go to tandemnomads.com/229. Nomad Nation, I can't wait to hear from you and your feedback. And if you have any other questions, in the show notes of this episode, you will also find a link where you can ask me your question. I can't wait to hear from you and see you in the next episode. Stay tuned to turn your challenges into great opportunities.